YouTube. You're live on YouTube, pretty girl. Yeah, you are. Oh, look at that stretch, Leia. That's such a good stretch. I mean, you're ruining my framing, Leia. I had you all perfectly framed, and then you ruined it, Leia. But you look great. You're really beautiful. I love you a lot. Nobody's in the live yet, Leia. Oh, people are starting to trickle in, Leia. So that's good. Hang on. Okay, Leia, we got some people here. Hey, James. How's everybody doing? Fill me in. What's new? How's life? A Husky live before the new year. Yeah, I'm trying to get... Oh, King of ADHD's on the plane right now. I'm trying to get back to it. My family's finally gone. America Villasana, thank you for asking. I'm doing great. I was close to flooding. It happened. I live in King County, Washington, which is where Seattle is, and there was a lot of flooding here in the county. But I'm actually I haven't encountered it at all. Like my part of North Seattle really hasn't been impacted in the slightest. It's pretty scary. Somebody died. At least one person died. But yeah, we've been okay. And actually, the weather's great right now. The weather was great today. The sun's gonna set soon. We have like 20 minutes left before the sun sets. But I don't know if you can see. It's quite cloudy, but you can see the mountains. Looks good. So I'm not complaining too hard. Did have a great Christmas. Thank you. Nick Morton says, "Watch out, the rats coming into your toilet." Wait, what? Watch out for rats coming into your toilet? What? Excuse me, what? Maggie, I did have a great Christmas. Thank you. How was yours? Hi from Ballard, a fellow Seattleite. Hey, Emily. I spent a lot of time in Ballard. You and I are very close to one another. Please don't dox me. Yeah, I was in Ballard like every day this weekend. Every single day this weekend. Holidays are going great. Thank you for asking. You know, there's this one. Okay, Emily, I got a bone to pick with Ballard. Okay, there's this boutique there, and it's called Prism, right there on Ballard Ave. And I got to tell you, the stuff in there is very cool and very expensive. And I was like, I'm gonna get my brother a birthday present, or not a birthday present, a Christmas present from this boutique. And I went down there, and I picked out this shirt, and I was like, this is a really cool shirt. It was really expensive. And I was like, hey, I want to get this for my brother as a Christmas present, but like, I just want to make sure I can return it because I got it from this one rack. And they were like, oh, no, you can't return that. You could only exchange that. I was like, okay. And then I went and found something else. And I was like, I can return this. And they were like, no problem. And they gave me this receipt. And I gave it to my brother for Christmas. And he was like, nah, I don't really like it. And then yesterday or 2 days ago, it was Sunday, no, it was Saturday. It was Saturday. I went to return it. And they were like, oh, you can't return it. You can only exchange it. And I was like, well, what the hell? So now I'm stuck with a gift card for my brother for Christmas to a store he doesn't like. I'm very annoyed about it. It was like the whole thing was... That was the whole reason I bought that shirt in particular, is so I could return it. And they were like, we don't let you return anything. You just exchange stuff. So anyway, it is a cool store. I do like their products. But like on principle, I'm never spending money there again. So anyway, Ballard and I are beefing right now. Ballard and I got beef, all right? I'm Team Wallingford. You hear that? You hear that, Ballard? Yeah, no, boutiques tend to be like that. I knew that going in, which is why I was like so specific. Like, hey, I wanna be able to return this. Yeah. No, I still really like Ballard. Ballard still has the best farmer's market I've ever been to in my life. It's just like the standard by which all other farmers markets shall be measured. Hey, Blue Alpha, thanks for using the little Christmas thing. They did, Jess. They did get lots of treats for Christmas. Thank you for asking. Happy, happy, merry, merry. You too, love. A very good morning. Lucky to have caught you and your beautiful puppers live before the year ends. Hope Leia is doing well. She's doing great, Z. Thank you for asking. I'm straddling Ballard and Wallingford, TBH. Okay, so I know exactly where you live. I'm not going to out you. But, yeah. We used to live in that area of Fremont that was, it's like, is it Fremont? Is it Wallingford? That's right near Gasworks. So I used to live like I'm not going to say the specific apartment name or the street name, but you can figure it out. Um, uh, yeah, right near Gasworks. And we lived there when Leia was a puppy, when we brought Leia home when she was 8 weeks old. So Leia spent like the first, I want to say, yeah, like 3-4 months of her time with me, walking around Gasworks trying to eat goose poop. And now she doesn't care about the goose poop, but now Archer's favorite game is like, I'm gonna try to eat that goose poop, Dad. Archer still cares about the goose poop. She's recovering great, Jess. Thank you for asking. Leia had an X-ray this morning, and the surgeon said her bone is healing perfectly. Perfectly. Yes, Washington State, specifically Seattle. We're talking about neighborhoods in Seattle. Goose poop is plentiful where they are geese. That is true. So yeah, she still has a ways to go. You can see like the fur on her leg is growing back pretty significantly. You know, it's been 2 months now since her surgery. It's been 8 weeks, less than 2 months. But you can see it's growing back nicely. In another 2 months, like there basically won't be any hint that she had knee surgery. So, night chicken. That's the tragedy of Leia, is she really doesn't tolerate nose boops. She hates her snoot getting booped. I wish, Sky Jellyfish. The Huskies are gonna go into boarding, for the weekend. So, yeah, the X-rays were all good, Claire. Thank you. I will, Manders. Of course I will. Thank you for asking. You're very welcome. I've been thinking about her since you announced she was getting surgery, and she seems like she's getting around okay. She's getting around great. That's kind of the problem. She has not been taking her recovery very seriously. The issue now is that she's too smart. So she has figured out like ways to sit and stand where she's not using her leg. So she's still not really putting the full weight on her leg when she's stationary. When we're like walking, when we're out about town, she's doing great. But when she's just like standing still, she's still not putting her full weight on it. That being said, Leia yesterday did put all of her weight on her surgery leg when she was peeing. She lifted her leg to pee. I was like so happy. I was so thrilled because that's the first time she's done that since her surgery. Joko2K9 says, shout out from France. You were awesome, you three. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Maggie Phillips says, I'm so excited for my 6th gear sweatshirt. You know, Maggie, mine just came in the mail today. I haven't put it on yet. So I'm very excited about it. I just put up a Leia design on the store, like literally like 20 minutes ago. There's new Leia merch available on the store. I'm not saying that so you buy it. I'm just saying it because I did it. And I'm very excited about that as well. Where's Archer? Archer's out on the deck. You can't see him. He's behind the Christmas tree. We'll go see Archer in like 5 minutes. I'm not wearing a jacket. I have to put a jacket on. Has she been in her fountain yet? No, we've not gone on a walk yet today. Because we just did basically I dropped her off for an X-ray first thing in the morning. I dropped her off at 8 a.m. And so, yeah, she was there for like 4.5 hours. We came home and she ate a late breakfast and then slept. Maggie, don't buy anything. Maggie, don't buy anything from the store yet, because I am putting up the new Leia design as like a toddler t-shirt. That just doesn't exist yet. That does not exist yet. And I don't know if you want your son to wear that T-shirt. I think it's kind of appropriate for a toddler. But it doesn't exist yet. It's only in adult sizes right now. Is she still doing physio? Yes, she is. Yep, it's us. She actually has another physical therapy appointment at 8:30 a.m. So we're going in 16 hours and 18 minutes. You mentioned Archer, and that's the first time her eyes have opened. Yeah, she's very responsive. Archer was so upset today. When Leia left. Yes, we will be doing new paintings. I'm not sure when. See, I'm so, like, it's been so crazy, like, November and December time, that we finally wrapped up all of the paintings in December, and I only just mailed them this morning. So if you're on the list to get a painting, it's in the mail officially. Yeah, and what we did the giveaway like end of October. So I don't feel that bad that it took me 2 months to like execute, because I didn't charge anyone anything for any of it, but it did take me 2 months to execute. So from saying there's a giveaway to actually mailing them out was 2 months. You mentioned that you will be boarding them. Are you and the missus going away? Yeah, it is. It is my wife's grandmother's 90th birthday this weekend. So, there's like a mini family reunion for a couple. We're only going to be gone for a couple of days, but I will be ringing in the new year in the air. We're taking a red eye on December 31st. So, yeah, we'll be ringing in the new year. On a plane, and I don't sleep well on planes, and then when we land, we've got a 2-hour drive to do, so that's gonna be, I've already talked with her family is very much like a go kind of people. They've got schedules for like everything, and I already talked with my wife's mom, and I was like, look, I know you have a schedule for January 1st for New Year's. I know you have a schedule planned. I need 2 to 4 hours where I can sleep. I need 2 to 4 hours where I can sleep. So, wait, wife? Major gay vibes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I love that. I took a screenshot of that. Yeah, no, I'm married to a woman. Sorry, I'm straight. Sorry, I feel the need to apologize. Have you opened your sweatshirt? Could you comment on how the size is, how big it is? Well, no, hang on a second. I actually haven't opened it yet. I haven't tried it on yet. So, 1 second. Bear with me. So I got my samples in the mail today. Oh, that's a good stretch, Leia. I got my samples in the mail today. So, these are Archer and Leia stickers. They're pretty cool. I kind of thought they wouldn't be, like, robust enough to put on, like, a water bottle, but they actually are. So I think I'm going to put them on a water bottle, or several. We have so many water bottles. So there's Leia singing DuckTales. There's Archer being a bug. There's Archer eating. There's Leia craving murder. There's Leia, wolf princess and bisexual icon. And then there's Archer and Leia together. So these were... I originally had these made as emotes for the Twitch channel. And channel members can also use them here on YouTube. But, yeah. So there's a sticker sheet. And then I got the Archer sweatshirt. It says, let's go for a drive, Siberian Derpskis. It says Archer right there. And then there he is. And it says, all the way to 6th gear, which I think is pretty cool. And it's a hoodie. So I've got a hoodie and a t-shirt. They're the same design. But I've not actually taken it out or tried it on or anything. I'll take it out right now. I'm not going to try it on, but I will show you. Okay, it feels nice. It feels soft. Oh, wow. This is, like, much softer than I was expecting. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, this is really soft. Oh, okay. All right, Leia. This is even better than I thought. Now, she is unimpressed because it's an Archer design. It's not a Leia design. But, hang on. Let me see if I can back this up so you can see better. Hold, please. There we go. And then that's the Archer hoodie. Let's go for a drive. And then there's Archer Bug. All the way to 6th gear. Yeah, so there are more designs coming. We're working on merch right now. I'm very excited. It's the thing I'm most excited about. The Archer design was the one that I didn't have like any revisions on. I just had like, here's the thing. I'm not an artist. They say Archer, the Japanese characters. I'm not an artist. So there is, Maggie, there is a discount code for YouTube members. Yes, YouTube channel members and Patreon subscribers get a 20% off discount. In perpetuity, every month there will be a new code. So whenever you use that. Mom's the boss. Thank you so much. My order was shipped today. Whoop, whoop. That's awesome. I just got mine in the mail today. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. Yes. Sorry, guys, my ADHD is pinging hard right now. Yes, there is a 20% off for Amazon, or sorry, Amazon. My brain's going all over the place. For YouTube channel members and for Patreon subscribers in perpetuity. Where can you get the merch? Store.siberianderpskis.com. Adorable. What size was the one you showed? That was an extra large, that hoodie. I like my hoodies baggy, so I always get an extra large. I think I might wear that on the plane, actually. I might be napping in that one on New Year's Eve. But the merch that we're working on right now, so only live right now, is just the Archer design and the Leia design. That's it. Working on a couple of others. I have a finished design I'm not sure what to do with yet. Working on like mugs and stuff like that. Thank you, Blue, for linking that. I'm not trying to like sell you guys. The 20% off is for Patreon subscribers and YouTube channel members. So, can you pin the merch store in your YouTube description, please? Yes, I will do that. Yeah, if you just go to siberianderpskis.com, you can find it. But there's a lot. We're working on a lot of designs right now. Once I have the first round of designs done, which honestly, I was hoping to have it done by Thanksgiving. That didn't happen. I was hoping to have it done by Christmas. That didn't happen. And now we only have 2 designs done. So it might be as late as like mid to late January. But we're working on a Wolf Princess and Bisexual Icon design for Leia. We're working on a Bug design for Archer. We're also working on a Miss Grumbles design for Leia, Mom's the Boss, and a Always Hungry but Only Sometimes Eating design for Archer. And what else? For both of them, there is a Don't Get a Husky, Don't Get Two design that has gone through a lot of revisions. I don't think the artist really anticipated how many opinions I had on this. I have a very, 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 very specific vision, and I've been very fortunate in that I found like artists who are able to help me execute that. And then I've got a pixel artist. I think the ones I'm most excited about, I have a pixel artist working on a Pokemon-inspired series called Pocket Monsters, because I call Archer and Leia monsters, you know. That one is kind of inspired by Pokemon, so Archer and Leia kind of look like Pokemons. Pokemons. Pokemans. So I would say like right now the store is like a soft launch where I talk about it on lives and I'll maybe post an Insta story about it and that sort of thing. But once I have the like all the designs done for the first round, I'll actually make a video about it and we'll call that like a hard launch for the store. So, and again, there should be international shipping, Euritia. It's through Fourth Wall, which is what a lot of creators use. And so yeah, I'm very excited about it. I just ordered my husband a Leia shirt so he can stop being mad at me for not ordering him an Archer shirt. Oh, I love that. I love that, Raj. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. So yeah, the piece was never an option design. I'm real pumped about that. That one came out pretty much in one. There was another vision for that one, but I like the drawing so much, I just put it with the piece was never an option. It was a little, that was part of something bigger that was part of like a different design, but I really liked that just like Leia drawing. So that's how that ended up there. But the merch stuff has been like so fun. It's been so fun to me working with these artists and just like, I mean, me too, Moose. Always hungry, but only sometimes eating is just, yeah. So Leia Mercy is now up. Yeah, pretty much. Where can I order? Store.siberianderpskis.com. Leia merch. Okay, sorry, Mom's the Boss. I misunderstood. Yeah, there's one Leia design up right now. There will be more. Pin the link in the chat, please. I'm going to level with you. I'm not sure how to do that. Pin to live stream. I can pin products. Screw it. Okay, let me see here. Nope. I don't know how to do that. I'm live streaming from my phone right now, so I'm not quite sure how to pin it. I'm sorry. Hoodie with all the characters would be amazing. Crow friend. Yes, I'm actually Lee LaCroix. I have a concept for that. And it's a series of wanted posters on a wall. That we're working on. But I don't have an artist working on that yet. It's just a concept that I have. I'm still looking for an artist for that one. But yeah, it is like a series of wanted posters of like Leia's team to break in and rob the treat store after hours. I am using different artists for most of the designs. Yes. Basically, Sky Jellyfish, I'm not an artist. I can't draw. But I have like very, very, very strong opinions. And like, really, I have very clear visions about what I would like these designs to look like. So I have spent a lot of time finding artists who I think like line up with that vision. There's only been one artist I've not been happy with. I paid them. I bought the design. I bought it. We went through a bunch of revisions, and it just like didn't match what I thought it was going to be. And I probably won't use it for anything. But I bought the copyright. I have the copyright for it. So, Cara Sarah, I don't have words for how much I hate generative AI. I hate AI. I hate it. I hate it. So yeah, I will always pay real artists. I just like, not only do I think like you should do that, I just think like it's better like for like to pretend that there's like comparable quality there, or a or there's parity, is just couldn't disagree more. Yeah, I agree, Sky Jellyfish. I mean, I'm biased, but yeah. So Yeah, I mean, it is getting better, but it's not. That's not really the point. The point is like it's still stealing. Like to train them, they just have trained them on like actual artists' work, without credit, without permission. Um, yeah, Pomsky Raj, I am limited to right now. I'm limited to what Fourth Wall can do. I think I might do like a series of magnets or pins. I would love to do that, but right now I'm kind of limited on what they can do, like print on demand. I will say that any profit that I make from the merch goes directly into a merch fund to fund additional merch. Things like I really want to make a reversible hat that one side is blue and one side is like a purple, and the purple side says wolf princess and bisexual icon, and the blue side says bug bug bug, and it's reversible, so you can wear it however you want to. I really want to make that, but I have to I need to go to a factory and have that designed. That's not like a print on demand thing, and I don't have the funds to do that. So that's sort of what that and a few other ideas I had are what this current merch run I'm hoping will like at least fund the capital for. So Vortex Acolyte, she is doing great. Thank you for asking. She had an X-ray this morning, like 6 hours ago, and the surgeon said her bone has healed perfectly. So he said the plates and everything are exactly where we want them to be. They haven't moved. Her bone looks like it's healing great. So my sweatshirt will be here this week. I'm so excited. That's wonderful, Maggie. Thank you. Thank you. And your support, once again, means the world. Yeah, I just got mine in the mail today. Look at that stretch, Leia. She's such a good girl. All right, hang on. You guys hang out with Leia for a minute. I'm going to put a jacket on. It's freezing out. I'm going to go outside. We're going to hang out with Archer, but I need a jacket. Give me a second. I'm not going anywhere, Leia. I'm not going anywhere, pretty girl. Yeah, me putting on a jacket is a big trigger for her. Where's the bug? What time is sunset? The sun already set. It set like 3 minutes ago. So we should hang out with Archer now before it's too dark to see him. Hang on, I gotta adjust this tripod. There we go. Hi, handsome. You are so handsome, Archer. I'll bring him a turkey tendon. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're wrong, Monique. However, I don't think he's in a turkey tendon mood right now. I don't think he'll eat it. 1 second. Give me a second. Handsome boy, Archer. The people wanted you to have a turkey tendon. Yeah, he just didn't vibe like he was in a turkey tendon mood. He's such a wonderful mister. I love you so much, bug. Good boy. You are such a good boy. Are you okay if I sit here with you? You okay if I sit here with you, Archer? He's so handsome. I'm obsessed with him. Hi, I'm watching from Australia. Hi, Tetsy girl. I'm live streaming from Seattle. Do you think he recognizes his image on shirts and things? I have no idea. Claire, that's a great question. I don't know how to answer it. Good boy, Bug. You okay, mister? I don't think pinning messages is a function YouTube has. I have no idea. I have no idea, Brain Rot. Also, I didn't see you come in. Hi, Brain Rot. Hi, Archer. Hi, handsome. Yeah, I guess he's sleepy. He's lazy. He's a very good boy, though. He has no idea, Smug Sneasel. Archer has no idea how handsome he is. Now, Leia knows exactly how pretty she is. You know, Monique, here's the thing with Archer is like, yes, he's always hungry, but only sometimes eating. But he will save that snack for like, you know, 10, 12 hours, something like that. And then he will eat it. Maggie Phillips with a $5 pair mic drop. Thank you. Hi, Jonathan. I snuck in here whilst you were relocating. Okay, that's fair. Archer going to sleep and Leia will wake up at 2 a.m. and drag you to the park. Z, you have no idea. Actually, now that she's more healed, she's better about that. Because she's more willing to just like go downstairs, go and pee or poop in the backyard. Hey, Meg Maddie. I'm going to eat breakfast. I'll lurk. Good for you, Blue. Breakfast? Blue, I thought you were in Pennsylvania. It's not breakfast time in Pennsylvania. Do they ever cuddle with each other? No, Aaron, they really don't. However, they do when they're in boarding. I get pictures from like the people who run the boarding place, and it's always the two of them just like sleeping curled up next to one another. It's really cute. That 2 a.m. park excursion was hilarious. That was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was just like, well, she wants me to like take her out front to pee, which is fine because she doesn't want to go down the steps at night. But then she was like, hey, let's walk like several blocks to the park. And sometimes I'm like, okay, we can do that because she likes to poop by the park entrance. I'm like, well, if she has to poop, like it's the only place she'll do it. And then I took her there, and then she was like, no, let's just go into the park. I was like, you were trying to get me murdered. Are you serious? You're just trying to get me murdered, Leia. Yeah. I mean, pretty much, Claire. Pretty much. But, you know, kudos to Leia. She wants to make friends. Archer can't sleep next to Leia. In normal circumstances, he'll be defenseless when the murder tendencies set in. Ooh, Smug Sneasel. On that note, I finally got, what's the word I'm looking for? Prototype pictures for the Leia plushie. And I'm very happy to report that it comes with a like a chef's knife because she like craves murder, and it is detachable from her paw, from her little hand, and it's only Velcroed on. I'm not a lot disappointed, a little disappointed that it's Velcro because I thought it was going to be magnets, but it's Velcro. And they were like, we could do magnets, but it would cost the consumer $15 more. And I was like, no, let's just do Velcro. That's fine. So, but yeah, that's neat. I did have some feedback for them though. They like made Leia's hind legs and her feet all gray. And I was like, well, they should be white here and here. And they made her tail all gray. And I was like, it should be white here. But so I don't know when I'm going to get those back. But basically the timeline for that is they've taken my feedback on the plushie, and then they are going to rework the prototype, send me more pictures, and then if I approve it, they'll mail me the prototype, and then once I get the prototype, they wait until I have it, because sometimes it gets lost in the mail, and they have to remake it. Then they'll announce it. I did find out why the heavy machinery was in front of my house. Yeah, they installed like a utility access point. Z says, I'm in bed and watching Archer snuggle sleep is making me want to hug him and go to sleep again. LOL. Perfect cuddle partner. Thank you, Z. I think so too. And you were wearing minimum wage, minimum effort shirt. Wait, Olivia, what did you say? Oh, or Oliver, sorry, Oliver. You said, Hamilton, your commentary is so funny. Even when I'm just walking the dog and thinking about your videos, I always have a giggle. You're so naturally funny, especially when you went to the YouTuber event. You were wearing the minimum wage, minimum effort shirt. It wasn't a YouTuber event. It was a brand. Well, first off, let me just say, Oliver, that's really sweet of you to say. That's a really lovely compliment. Thank you. It was a brand activation. It was a pet food brand was doing a thing, and they invited like a bunch of like pet YouTubers. It was actually people mostly with Instagram accounts to this thing. I am very happy to report that Archer and Leia had like way more followers than everyone else there. but but yeah, it was cool. It's the only time I've been to one of those. Will Archer plushie come with his pig? Ryan, that's currently my plan, but I don't know. This plushie's taken forever. They reached out to me at the beginning of June is when we started this process, and now we're at the end of December. So it's like it's gonna be like 8 months before this thing like actually goes on sale, you know? Like start to finish. 8 months. And then let's say we start work on an Archer plushie like a month after that. Like, you know, we're not looking at an Archer plushie coming out until like this time next year. So it was much slower than I thought it would be. But yeah. Do your Huskies not wear ID collars when they go out? Are you worried the camera would film it? No, I don't. They're not flight risks, Claire. That's the reason why they don't wear collars. Like, they're never going to run away from me. I'm not worried about that. When they're in boarding, they wear collars. So, yeah, but of course they did. They're famous. Those other animals aren't. Thank you. Well, the Happa Girl, I mean, some of those other animals, they had decent followings, but like, I think where Archer and Leia are like kind of unique. I'm learning that it's rare to have big followings on multiple platforms, which kind of surprises me, but apparently that's the case. So I'm very lucky in that Archer and Leia do have like pretty much a sizable following on any platform, which is cool, I think, in my humble opinion. I can tell you YouTube's probably my favorite. I have the most fun on Twitch, but that's just because I play video games and people bully me. But I do think YouTube's my favorite. Where you going, handsome? Where you going, mister? Are you annoyed with me? Hi. Hi. Thank you for giving your fans a boop. Oh, Mom's the boss. Oh, thank you for asking. First off, thank you for buying a vote. Don't buy any votes. You don't have to do that. That's not a thing you need to worry about. I am working on a Pet Lovers Choice Award video that I'm going to push live today. I say today, I mean like before I go to sleep, but that might be like 2 a.m. for me. And basically, here's the deal with the Pet Lovers Choice Awards. If you are unfamiliar, the Pet Lovers Choice Awards is going on right now. And it is for, you can enter. You can enter. Which, oh, good stretch, Leia. Oh, look at her stretch. Are you kidding me? I'm obsessed with her. So the Pet Lovers Choice Awards is made by the same people who do like the People's Choice Awards. And you can enter your pet in a variety of categories like cutest pet or like best ears or something like that. I don't know what they all are. And you can enter until like midnight, December 31st. So you only have like 2 more days to enter, but you can enter. And unfortunately, I am only able to enter one category, which is the like macro influencer, I think, which is like influencers up over 1 million, but like less than 2 million or 2.5 million, something like that, which is fine. If I win, Archer and Leia and I get to go to the Pet Lovers Choice Awards, which is in LA. So I haven't made a video about it yet. I will make a video about it. Again, I'll post that today or like first thing tomorrow morning. Advertising it. Just because like I would love to win. I would love to win. Not for any reason. Like I don't actually think you get anything. There might be a prize. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. But I would just love to like go to that event. I think that would be super fun. Like Archer and Leia on the red carpet. They would embarrass me, but that would make great content, I think. So I'm planning on making a video about it. I think the video will be pretty funny. Because here's the thing. The Pet Lovers Choice Awards, they reached out to me, and a bunch of pet influencers, and they were like, we want you to enter your pet in these categories, and we want you to make a video about it. We're not going to pay you anything, but we want you to make a video about it. Because their strategy is like, okay, we're going to leverage your audience to help get the word out about the Pet Lovers Choice Awards. And I was like, cool, great idea. But you didn't pay me to say anything. You're not paying me a dime to say anything. So I can say whatever I want. Which is great. So I'm gonna, the video I'm planning is like very tongue-in-cheek. It's a little mean, but I think it's very funny. So I'm excited to post that. The preview is basically that, like, Huskies are very intelligent. They know what you want them to do whenever you ask them to do something. They just don't care. So that's the theme of the video, is like, I know what the Pet Lovers Choice Awards wants me to do. I just don't care. So, Mom's the Boss, thank you for the $2 thumbs up. They really don't know Jonathan equals chaos. Yeah. I won't do anything to get myself disqualified, but I do think it would be funny. I won't brain rot. I won't. I promise. Occasional crash out fit. It's good. He's loud around 4 a.m., but silent the rest of the day. Maybe some yowls or growls when I make food. Yeah, that sounds like a husky. Z, I couldn't have said it better myself. Never let them know your next move. Yeah. I had to drive home in a whiteout, and it reminded me of you and Ryan playing RV there. Yeah, I'm trying to get him back on. Both he and I have just been like so busy in December. It's been nuts, but I'm trying to get him back on. Like, I am determined that we finish RV there yet. I had so much fun with it, but I need like his schedule and my schedule to align. But I am planning on streaming on Twitch a lot in January, like at least 3 days a week. Because basically after I get back from this 90th birthday party for my wife's grandma, I don't have to do anything for the rest of January. So I'm gonna be streaming and making content. It's hysterical to listen to you both. Thank you, Mom's the Boss. Also, what happened to the drinking stream with Mr. Sandwich? I kind of forgot. I know I mentioned something about that. To be honest with you, I kind of forgot what we had said we were going to do. It's so good. I don't even play video games, and I'm addicted to watching you guys play RV there yet. Thank you, Claire. That's really sweet of you. Did I say I plan on streaming a lot in December? Sorry, I meant I plan on streaming a lot in January. Jeff, my brain's all over the place. I love that the video of the husky doing the agility challenge. Yeah, Ryan, me too. What's that husky's name? Lobo? I think his name's Lobo. Look at her dreaming. Look at her little paws he's moving. She is having a nice sleep. I'm actually genuinely shocked she hasn't asked me for a walk yet. But in fairness, she did have an x-ray this morning. I know, Jeff, but I did say that, and I meant it, but December got away from me for reasons, mostly the reasons being the holidays, and like there aren't holidays in January, so. When can Leia get groomed? She can probably get groomed now, actually. She will get a bath on Sunday. Like the boarding place she's staying will bathe her, but it won't be a proper grooming. It's just a bathing, so. Obviously, you got to stream 24/7 the last couple of days of December to keep your word, LOL. I would love to, Ina. I have so much to do between between now and the end of December. At a minimum, I'll do one more YouTube live like this before the end of December. Probably tomorrow. But even then, I just found out I gotta run like a 3-hour errand tomorrow. Here's the errand I have to run. I just discovered that my driver's license has expired, so I've got to go to the DMV and get it renewed. So, oops. Amy Lindgren said, "Just voted for you. Thank you so much." Oh yeah, Jonathan Mom's the Boss asked about the PO box earlier, and TBH, I'm also mildly curious. So here's the thing: they have misplaced a few things of mine at the PO box. Now they know where they are. I know that I'm still waiting on like 2 things. They have them. They're just over here, and we got to go get them, and they're getting them for me tomorrow, so I'm going to go pick up the PO box tomorrow to get all the stuff that they have. So like nothing's lost, it's just like not ready for me to be picked up, and that's their fault. But they were very, very, very sweet about it, and they're giving me a free month with the PO box, so I don't care that much. So if anyone sent Archer and Leia anything to the PO box and I've not acknowledged it yet, I probably haven't picked it up yet. Look at her dreaming. Look at her. She's having a dream. She's definitely murdering Archer. And yeah, Blinking On Creations is bad. It's bad. Yeah. I did get both packages of cookies, Mom's the Boss. So thank you for that. Dreaming of making friends in the park. Yeah, or murdering Archer. One of the 2. Look at her. She's straight up running in her street. The story where she was screaming while you were talking about Leia merch was adorable. Thank you, Sir Iron. Dreaming of causing chaos. Yeah. She also lives causing chaos. You know what I mean? Like, unrelated to the wonderful Huskies, but what's living in Seattle like? I've thought of at least visiting, maybe even moving there, maybe in the future, and was wondering what it's like. You know, I love it. I love the vibes of Seattle. I would say come in the summer. It is so stunning in the summer. It's so beautiful in the summer. And it is, we do get like 9 months of rain. It is raining for 9 months. I will say, for Christmas, I asked for dog walking shoes, and my brother was going to make fun of me for the dog walking shoes because he was like, that's like such an old man thing to ask for. And then he came to visit this past week for Christmas, and he was like, you know what? Credit where it's due. You're right. You need dog walking shoes because everything is just like muddy here. Like everything has like a layer of mud. And if you're walking the dogs, you just need shoes that are durable and are good with. And I was like, yeah, that's why I asked for them. He's like, I was gonna make fun of you for wanting an old man present, but no, it makes total sense. I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I walk the dogs for 5-6 miles every day, and it is just there's just a layer of mud on everything. Are you from here? No, I was born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Emily. I came out here because my wife and I were dating, and she got a job out here, and we were long distance for a year. And at the end of that year, I was like, well, I either need to dump her or I need to move there. And I decided to move there. So that was pretty much it. I get 9 months of winter. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have 9 months of November. It never gets too cold here, but it never gets that warm. Do you have any plans for when the next Twitch stream will be? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I actually might stream tonight. It really kind of depends on my wife. I did get the Christmas card, Maggie. Thank you so much. I did get the Christmas card. I have it on the fridge. I won't show it because I don't want to dox you, but I did get it. Yes, it's on the fridge right now with all the other Christmas cards. We get 9 months of summer in Australia. I would love that. You just all the poisonous stuff and the spiders turn me off. Justinian. Finally hit my 15 stream streak. LOL. Wow, Jeff. Damn. Well, thank you for being here for 15 streams. Damn. Thank you. Wow, I didn't know you live streamed. I was surprised to learn recently that Leia is the older sibling. Do other people make the mistake of assuming Archer is the more mature one, or was it just me? No, a lot of people make that mistake. A lot of people make that mistake, and I'm kind of surprised by it because like Leia is so like obviously in charge. You know what I mean? We do get 9:30 sunsets in the summer though. So yeah, that Emily, you're spot on. No, it's awesome in the summer. Like I love Seattle in the summer because it doesn't get dark until like 10:30 at night, and it starts getting light again at like 4:30 a.m. It's awesome. I love it. And I went to a couple years ago. I went to New Zealand in December, and they're as far south as Seattle is north, if that makes sense. So I went there in December, and it didn't get dark until like 10:30 at night, and it started getting light again at 4:30 in the morning, and it did so much for my mental health, just being there, because it's so dark in Seattle in December. There's such little light here. Like it's like basically pitch black now, and it's not yet 5 o'clock. So, hi, Heart of Yarn. Here on the Northeast Coast, we have the 4 seasons: heckin' humid summer, fall, whiplash winter, and mud season, aka spring. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Pittsburgh, so that was very much a 4-season town. I'm new to your channel, and Archer and Leia are now my favorite online puppies. Thank you, Sunny Day Horses. That's right. You hear that, Nala Stomps? You'll never be us. I'm just kidding. They have like quadruple the followers I do. We have not gotten snow yet this year. It was in the high 70, an hour away, where my parents live on Christmas. Wow. I love Arizona, Maggie. I don't even golf. I still love Arizona. Exactly. I'm outside of Cleveland, and 1 year it beat Seattle for the most cloudy days. Oh, really? Really interesting. That kind of surprises me, but yeah, okay. Cheers from Brazil. Me, my boyfriend, and our 3 cats love the Huskies. Thank you so much, Julia. That's very sweet of you. Cheers from North Seattle. We got a ton of snow in November. Really? Ryan, I haven't been to your neck of the woods all that much, but I've been to Scotland a bunch, and I've never seen like snow accumulate in Scotland. I've seen it snow, but just kind of like melt immediately. In Hawaii, we only have sun even when it rains. I mean, that sounds incredible, Moani. That sounds incredible. I might go to Hawaii in December, like 1 year from now. Tell me, where do you stand on Taurus, Moani? Because I want to do it. Responsibly and respectfully, and I have heard from Native Hawaiians like mixed things about tourists. So yeah, let me know. But my wife is looking at doing the Honolulu Marathon, and that's in December. So Jonathan, the cadence of "I'm never wrong" in the 7-minute video has got that phrase stuck in my head, I fear. LOL. Thank you. Thank you, Brain Rot. That's maybe my favorite video I've ever done. It was the most indulgent. That's the most like just me for me. A lot of them have been trying to touch turtles and making everyone mad. Well, I won't do that, obviously. So what you're saying is you need to do an Australia-New Zealand trip in December yearly. I would love that, Moose. Here's the thing, though. It's very hard for me to be away from Archer and Leia for a long time. Yeah, Mitsurino, yes, I'm planning on it. Next time we walk past the fountain, if she wants to jump in, I will let her do it. Absolutely. Now that we know that Leia's leg has healed. Sorry, I just got a text from my mother-in-law, and she said, Jonathan, please pack 1 to 2 extra expandable bags with locks. I have no idea what she's going to want me to fly home with. I can't wait. It could be anything. I can't wait. It could be anything. Bring the Huskies, be like Johnny Depp. So, okay, I'm glad someone else remembers that when he did that. Him and Amber Heard. By the way, I'm Team Amber all the way. The way the media did her dirty is just deeply upsetting. There are lots of amazing things to do and see on Oahu that I could share with you. Yeah, absolutely. No, I will. Now, we haven't decided anything yet. I also want to go to Japan this year because I've never been. I've never been. My wife and I haven't taken a proper vacation in years. And we talked about maybe going to Japan finally in 2026. So I won't be able to do both. But if we do end up in Hawaii, I will absolutely talk about it on YouTube Lives and ask for advice and. Don't be a dumb a-hole, and you'll be good, LOL. My dad is from Oahu, and he said in the 60s, even Hawaii was all the rage. Elvis and Blue Hawaii, a lot of tourists really fucked it up. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all, Happa Girl. And that's very depressing. But thank you. Thanks for having my back. Will you take the Huskies if you can, or will it be a honeymoon? I probably won't take the Huskies, Usono, only because Leia and Archer don't like flying. I have flown with both of them, never together. I flew with Leia cross-country twice and Archer cross-country once, and they hated it. They really didn't like it. Maggie, don't threaten me with a good time. Call my bluff, Maggie. The Happa in my name is Hawaiian for half, and a lot of people in Hawaii are half Asian, mostly Japanese. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So you're the half girl. Good for you. What even is gender? You know what I mean? Destroy those stereotypes. You just be you. Half girl, 100% you. Sleepy Leia is the cutest. You know, I agree, but I'm biased. What do they make of being on boats if you've ever tried them? I don't know. I don't know that they've ever been on a boat. They've been on a ferry. They've been on a ferry plenty of times. But I think Seattle is underrated. I want to visit again. And 10 Things I Hate About You, Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger go paintballing. Okay, so they go paintballing in Gasworks Park. You cannot go paintballing in Gasworks Park. It's not a thing you can do. I'm just telling you right now, if you show up at Gasworks Park with a paintball gun, first off, everyone's going to know what you're doing. And they're going to be like, yes, we've all seen 10 Things I Hate About You. And then second, you're going to get the cops called on you because it's like very open and you could like easily shoot a kid with a paintball. So don't do that. But you should go visit. You should go to Gasworks. You should see the Fremont Troll, which was also featured in 10 Things I Hate About You. Yes, Happa Girl. I figured Happa Girl, but please don't dox yourself. Unless you want to. I don't care. If you want to, I don't care. But like please don't dox yourself. You know what I mean? Be careful on the internet. Do you still have Christmas leftovers? I do, but only the steak. But the steak turned out so dope. You guys, I crushed the steak. Yeah, it was just movie magic, Happa Girl. Just movie magic. But Gasworks Park is cool. Well, I said earlier in the live, I don't know if you were there, we used to live like across the street from it, or down the street from it. And so when Leia was a puppy, I used to take her there like every day. Now sometimes I'll drive there and walk them around. Just when you said steak, Leia moved. You know, Mitsurino, I'm actually planning on doing that because now I finally have a car capable of taking them in the mountains. However, Leia hates riding in that car. So Leia, capital H, hates riding in that car. But I do think I'm just going to one weekend in January, February, I'm just going to take them up in the mountains and have a little photo shoot. I'll bring my camera. We'll do a little photo shoot. I just want some like high quality pictures of them in the snow with the mountains. I think that would be awesome. Jonathan, I got the device you used for the duck. Can't remember the name of it. Oh, the sous vide. Yeah, that's how I cook my steak as well, Maggie. I just think for like expensive meat, in particular expensive meat, like sous vide's the way to go. It's fancy boiling, and you feel like such a chef when people are like, "How did you cook this?" And you're like, "Oh, I sous vide it." And they're like, "What does that even mean?" You're like, "Oh, it's fancy boiling." And they're like, "This is the greatest steak I've ever had in my life." And you're like, "God damn right it is. You're welcome." It's not a Cybertruck, Sereno. It's not a Cybertruck. Wait, we can have calendar picks then? That's kind of my plan. I was kind of thinking of doing, a Leia and Archer calendar. I'm sure this has been asked. You mentioned you have online meetings with clients. And second question, what is your relationship with your neighbors? Well, the first one isn't a question. You mentioned you have online meetings with clients, question mark. That's just a statement. Second question, what is your relationship with your neighbors? Amiable. ASN. I really like my neighbors. I don't know any of them all that well, but I do really like them. They all seem very nice. Do you get recognized in public more often as Leia and Archer's internet popularity has increased? Yes. Yes. Actually, we got recognized this morning in the parking lot of the surgeon, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's good and bad. It's like almost exclusively good. But yeah, that did happen at the urinal. You know what's very funny about that, Blake? Someone commented on that video. They were like, "This didn't happen. He made that story up." And it's like, no, it happened. Why would I make that up? That's a weird thing to do. I don't know. I don't really lie for content. I guess you have no way of knowing whether or not I'm lying for content or not. But I don't really lie for content. Like, if I did lie for content, I think my content would be a lot more interesting. I'm a great liar. I'll make up the most insane things. Do Archer and Leia like the beach? Yes, too much, Nico. They love the beach. Too much. Someone did, actually, Blake, someone did reply and say, "Hey, that was me," but that I saw that comment. I had no way of knowing if it was actually the person because their profile pic wasn't. It was just like a drawing. It wasn't like a human. So like maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. So I didn't engage with that comment. But someone did say like, "Oh yeah, that was me." I wasn't embarrassed. I was just like, I was literally in the middle of peeing when this guy was like, "Oh my God, man, it's so great to meet you." And I was like, "Cool. Can we wait 27 seconds?" can we wait 27 seconds? And it was kind of fun. It was very funny because he realized it was a weird thing to do, like mid thing. So he went from like enthusiastic to kind of sheepish. It was really sweet. I wasn't expecting the interaction. And then the other thing, I did mention it in the video about it, but I don't think I really sold it to you, is how I had no clue he was in there, and he like kind of scared me. He didn't do anything to scare me. I just thought I was completely alone, and then he was just like around the corner. I was like, sorry. He was like, "No, it's cool." And then while he was washing his hands and I was peeing, I was talking to the dogs, and I was like, "Okay, monsters, just wait, monsters." Then he was like, "You said monsters? You just called them monsters? Are you Siberian Derpskis?" So, yeah, it was cute. It was fun. Thank you, Maniki. Yeah, some guy was like, so here's what happened. YouTube is like, "Oh, you need to tag products in your videos. So if you ever use a product, tag it in your video." Now, here's the thing. I don't necessarily want to do that, but I am a sucker for free stuff. And so YouTube was like, "If you tag products in 8 videos, we will send you a YouTube shirt." And I was like, "Say less, YouTube. Say less." So I tagged products in 8 different videos, and they sent me this YouTube sweatshirt. And I love it. I wear it all the time. It's super comfy. It's really nice. It's just got like a little embroidered YouTube logo on it. I wear it all the time. And this guy commented on that video, and because I tagged this little like water bowl like thing made out of like tarp material that I carry around with me for like Archer. So I'll fill it up with water fountains, that sort of thing, so you can get water on our walks. And I tagged that in the video. And this guy was like, this didn't happen. He just wanted to make a video to sell you some stupid water bowl. I was like, man, I don't care about the water bowl. I care about the free sweatshirt that I got, not the water bowl. So he was half right. I think he was trying to say, like, this guy's a sellout. And it's like, yes, I am, but for different not for the reasons you think, buddy. So, thank you, Ina. This Husky glitter pillow was actually a gift from Mom's the Boss, who was in the chat. I don't know if she's still here. Oh, yeah, she's still here. Leia did get her YouTube award for less. Yeah. You're not a sellout. The peeing thing really happened. It did happen, Claire. Yeah. No, I don't lie for content. Honestly, I would lie for content. I just never think to. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't enter my brain that I can lie for content. That I can't just make stuff up. It didn't occur to me that I could just make stuff up. But, yeah. Leia? She's such a wonderful girl. You don't need to. The Huskies will keep you humble. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea. Is Archer not allowed to be inside? Eggerman, listen to me. I'm gonna say this once, and then I will say it 1,000 more times, and then I'll say it 50 more times, and then I'll double all of that. If the dogs are ever outside, it is because they want to be outside. If the dogs are inside, it is because they want to be inside. Archer and Leia are allowed to be in any room of the house at any moment, day or night. So there you go. Native Texan says, are you planning on any end of the year wrap up videos similar to your top 5 comments video? No, I'm not. I had the thought of like top 25 comments from 2025, but I just don't have the time, honestly, between now and the end of the year. But thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you. What's your background? You were very articulate. Sounds weird thing to say. I mean, you hold your audience well with sense of humor. Thank you so much, ASN. I don't know what my background is. I would just say I have pretentious parents. So me speaking was like, diction was a priority in my household. My mother, enunciation was something that was like drilled into me because I have pretentious parents. So, if that's what you're saying. When Leia screams at the window, it's because she wants Jonathan outside. Literally, yes, Moose. So, like, Leia's on this floor right now because this is the spot where she wants to be. That's it. Archer is outside on the deck right now because that's the spot where he wants to be. If he's out on the deck at 2:30 in the morning and he wants to come inside, he is allowed to come inside. If at 2:45 a.m., after being inside for 15 minutes, he wants to go back outside, he's allowed to go back outside. That is true in December. That is true in July. Any time of the year, any day, 365 days a year. Yeah. Are we sure that Archer and Leia are allowed in the guest room? I remember certain... Okay, that is true, Oliver. That is true. I do keep the guest room door closed because that's where the workout equipment is. And not every guest might like necessarily want husky fur on them 24/7. I do actually keep the baby gate up at the top of the steps because the basement was kind of the domain of Spartacus and Roxy, the cats. And I want cats again. I would like to get cats again at some point in the future. And I don't want to like revoke basement privileges from the Huskies. However, when I'm streaming downstairs, I leave the gate open so that the Huskies can come and go as they please, and they just never come downstairs. So, Yeah, that's true, Ina. Actually, Leia prefers being outside unless it's wet. She doesn't like being outside when it's wet. Agerman, no, both Archer and Leia are fixed. So Leia is spayed and Archer is neutered. So there will be no pets. Did Mom get a painting for Christmas? No, she said she wanted one, and we just really didn't have the time to do it. And I was like, Mom, we can make time on this day. And she was like, you know what? Honestly, I'm not bothered. It was just a lot of faffing about. And I was like, okay, yeah, if you're not bothered, then we'll do it some other time. So, no, we never made an Archer and Leia painting for her. But we looked over all of the paintings. I mailed them out this morning, so she helped me pack them. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, Moose. She loves swimming, and she's like totally fine walking in the rain. But she doesn't like sleeping in the rain or anything like that. Archer just like straight up sleeps in the rain. Mitsurino asks, do you speak any other languages? No, I don't. I wish I did. I don't. My dad spoke like 5 languages. But that doesn't mean anything for me. If anything, that was a crutch, because when we traveled, if we traveled abroad, like he would do all the talking, and so I didn't do much talking at all. Her video getting stocking stuffers was fun. Yeah, I don't know how. I didn't do a good job of communicating to you, Mom's the Boss, just how much she loves stockings, like Christmas stockings. Like buying dumb stocking stuffers is her favorite thing. So, don't you speak a little bit of Serbian? I don't, Claire. No, I can say Merry Christmas in Serbian. That's it, because my grandma's first language was Serbian. But my mom grew up, my mom was born in America, but where her parents are Serbian. She never spoke Serbian in the house. So, yeah. Would you get a Maine Coon if you want a new cat? I would love to get a Maine Coon, absolutely. But I'm going to rescue. So, who got the farting thing? There was no farting thing. There was no farting thing. I don't know what farting thing you're talking about. What do you mean no breeds for cats? Well, I mean like if there's like a Maine Coon rescue, I might look into it. But I was just kind of planning on going to like a Seattle area rescue to get a cat. Yeah. If you ever take another husky, it would be a husky or another puppy would be a husky or another breed. So I have 3 prerequisites for another dog. 1, it has to be a rescue. 2, it has to be a puppy. That's because of Leia. She's not really good with adults. She's great with puppies. She's not good with adults. And 3, it has to be at least part husky. It doesn't have to be full husky. It could be like 2% husky. But I want a little husky in there at a minimum. This is the goat that you were talking about. My wife got this. Leia didn't like that. Is that annoying you, Leia? She's over it. She's over it. So yeah, my mom put this emergency goat in my wife's stocking. Yeah, good night, Leia. Sleep well, Leia. Hey guys, my phone is dying, so I probably have to cut off this live in like 5 minutes and charge my phone so that I have some battery for when I go take them on a walk later. What didn't we talk about? Okay, we talked about merch. We talked about Leia's surgery. We talked about the holidays. What else do you guys want to know? This is your chance. Get it in now before I have to stop the live. Yeah, it's my fault, Moose. I didn't charge it beforehand. Sorry. Thank you, Moniki. I'll do another one tomorrow. I'm not sure on the time. It really depends how long it takes with Leia's physical therapy and me at the DMV. Yes, I'm planning on doing Twitch tomorrow. Yes. Man, I just got here. Oh, I'm sorry, RC Fixate. I might go live on Twitch later. Here's the thing. I have to record 2 videos tonight. So, like, if my wife goes to bed early, I might just hop on Twitch. I might just hop on Twitch this evening. But, yeah, I don't know what time zone you're in. Actually, Moose, I was thinking of just picking back up with Baldur's Gate 3 because we never finished it. We never beat it. And so I'm like, well, we should kind of get through it, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we, Leia? No, with Wolf Princess Leia. Can I just take the time to share some love with everyone here? There's so much hate. Please take some love from me in Canada. No, Blake. You may not. Take the hate, Blake. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Blake. That's a very nice thing for you to say. Have you ever visited New England? Yes, many times. I don't think I've been to New Hampshire or Vermont. I've never been to New Hampshire or Vermont, but I've been to every other state in New England. I didn't know you played games on Twitch. Yes, I do. Twitch.tv/Siberian Derpskis. Although I only streamed like twice in December, which I really apologize for that. But I streamed a lot in October and November, and I plan on streaming a lot again in January. I did. I made a meal from HelloFresh. Yeah, they sponsored my next YouTube video, which is going live on Thursday, January 1st. And you can see my plug for HelloFresh there. Still playing RV there yet? Yes, I'm going to keep playing RV there yet whenever my friend's time allows. So basically, whenever his schedule and my schedule sync up, we'll be streaming RV there yet. There are Husky emotes in Twitch. Yeah. Do you have a VOD archive for your stream? I created the YouTube channel. I haven't. It has no content yet. And I have been downloading the VODs to post up there, which is something I'm going to try to do this weekend. I wanted to do like a little bit of light editing on the VODs. Like light editing, like at a beginning and an end. But, yeah, it doesn't exist yet. Joyce says, can't wait for more content. Me too, Joyce. Is it worth buying? Is what worth buying, Maggie? Sorry, I missed what you were talking about. I missed what I was talking about. Oh, from HelloFresh. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed it. The meal I made was great. And in the ad, you'll see me be like, look at this meal I made. It was delicious. It was delicious. It was really good. So, yeah, I did enjoy it. I mean, it depends. For me, it was like, is it worth it? I don't know. That's up to you. But for me, it's nice that it's like, everything's pre-portioned. I really like that. And it like kind of does the meal planning for me. Like there's a nice variety there. So I do think it's a good service. Yeah. Can we do the same time tomorrow? That way I am awake. I'm actually, Tigger, I'm going to try to do earlier tomorrow. I'm sorry. But we'll see. Why do so many people have your pick as their profile pick? I don't know what you're talking about, Blake. Every single person in this chat has a pick of themselves as their profile pick. Without exception. So, I don't know what you're talking about. You sound crazy right now, Blake. Hamilton is iconic. Where are you from? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, born and raised. Keith. I'm not an animated character. Short Bean Seal is lying. Short Bean Seal, confirmed, animated character. Lucy Jutsum says, hi, I have some bad news for you, Lucy. I'm literally about to end the stream. Have you been to Philadelphia? Tons of times. My sister lives in Philly. I can't count the number of times I've been to Philly. Yeah. Sorry, Lucy. I'm sorry, Lucy. We'll be live again tomorrow. If we're all Jonathan profile picks, then that must mean Jonathan is a husky himself. I mean, your words, not mine, but also mine. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Renzi. Lots of love from Greece. We are waiting you here. Thank you. When do we get a Husky musical? That's a great question, Tigger. I don't know the answer to that. Take it up. Start tagging Lin-Manuel Miranda. Tell him he needs to write me a Husky musical. Anyway, guys, my phone really is dying. So I'm going to go plug it in so that I can record videos when I'm walking the Huskies later. But thank you all for hanging out. This was so fun. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. Listen, I know there aren't a ton of people here. If you were on my last live a couple weeks ago, I talked about my friend Dave and his dog, Toby, who very suddenly had to be rushed to the hospital. And he had to have a ton of expenses. And I was talking about this, and a bunch of people started donating to Toby. They just started sending me money on the live. And in a very short amount of time, people sent over $450 through the YouTube live. And I just want to say a massive, 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 massive thank you to everyone who did that. I sent all of that money to my friend Dave and his girlfriend. They were beyond touched. Unfortunately, I did that live on a Friday. The Saturday, they did have to put Toby down. It wasn't because of lack of finances. It was just whatever had happened with Toby happened so quick. And so unfortunately, Toby did not make it. But I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who did donate. Because my friend had just like he had maybe the worst month of his life. But all of you contributing money to a complete stranger really meant a lot to me and to him. So I just want to say thank you so much. I'm not quite sure what the disease is. Honestly, I've not asked a ton of details because he's really going through it right now, and it's just kind of hard for him to talk about. So I don't know a ton of details. I just wanted to say that this community is unbelievable. I didn't ask for any money. People just kept giving it. I'm just really grateful for all of you. So thank you for everything. Dave and his girlfriend, Ashley, Ash, she goes by Ash, wanted me to offer their thanks to the community as well. And I just wanted to say that it really meant the world. So I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Dave is out east. He actually lives in Baltimore. Bling it on. So yeah, he's having a really, really, really shitty month for a lot of reasons. And this was just like the cherry on top of that shit Sunday. But you guys coming together and being so generous is just like unbelievable. And his mind was blown and his heart was full. And I really can't thank you enough for that. So thank you all. And again, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you really helped. You helped a stranger during a very dark period in his life. So thank you. On that cheery note, I am now going to end the live and plug my phone in. But you guys, thank you for everything. I appreciate you all. You're all so wonderful. I don't deserve you. And I will be live again tomorrow. So thanks for everything, and bye for now. Bye.